Namaskaram. My name is Vaibhav, and I welcome you to the eighth episode of the podcast. There is always a solution. I want to begin our podcast with the story of a small seed which was laid down in a barren, cold earth, scared about its own future. But the nature has its own plan. When it was scared, when there is no hope for this seed to grow, the sunlight appears, and this sunlight made this earth warm and little softer with the help of the rain. The soil changed, the atmosphere changed, and the seed get the opportunity to grow. With little struggle, with little push, seed push little bit and starts to grow, become from a seed to slowly start to become a plant, which is ready to take care of the world or any challenges that come across in life of this particular seed, which is now turning into a beautiful plant. And this is what the story of our life is. No matter how difficult situation may feel, no matter how much we feel that we are stuck in life, nature has its own plan. If you have a thought, if you want to do something, start doing it, and nature will take care of everything. The soil, the fertilizer, the sunlight, the water, everything will be taken care of. You need to have that wish. You need to have that thought, intention to grow, and you will be able to grow. With that, we're going to begin our first question of the podcast. These questions are very important and are very much related to the seed and the growth, what we're talking about. So this question is, what do you do when you and your partner are at different stages in life and expect absolutely different things in life? Although you do discuss it frequently, but you feel you're holding your partner back from something they desperately wish for. One more time, I'm going to read it. What do you do when you and your partner are at different stages in life and expect absolutely different things in life? Although you do discuss it frequently, but you feel you are holding your partner back from something they desperately wish for. You know how I see this? When you're saying that, you and your partner are at different stages of life. Now, when you're saying about different stages of life, when you're talking about the career or you're talking about the family life, see that as partners, we need to make sure that our family life is going well, it's intact. Career-wise, you may have different plans, you want to do something else, you wish for something else for yourself, it's completely okay, absolutely right. And as partners, you must support each other, because this gives an opportunity for you to grow more. One partner goes and tries something different, other partner goes and tries something different, and together you come, share your experience and help each other to grow. This is a fantastic way to grow. But now when you say different stages in life, it's about family, then it's a little questionable thing. I always see this. I want to use this analogy of the tree. In a tree, the partners are like trunk of the tree, which keeps everything together. And your stance towards the family growth are your roots. Like, for example, your commitment, your faith, your communication towards each other, your support to each other are the roots of that relationship. So if the roots are strong and the trunk is together, it's a great way to grow. But now there are branches also. So these branches are the wish you're talking about. Each branch is going different way. Figuring it out things has its own value, its own uniqueness of their existence. That is also part of the tree. But what keeps these branches going on is the trunk. And what keeps this trunk together are the roots of the tree. So same thing with this relationship. If your roots are strong and you are able to stay together as a trunk of the tree, no matter where your wishes go, no matter what you want to explore in life, there won't be any issue. So making sure that in life, you can do whatever you want. But what you have started, don't forget that. Don't skip that because you want to do or you want to reach somewhere else. If you skip what you are already started, then whatever you start next, you'll not be able to finish it. So make sure there is something called dharma, which is a duty. Now, as a householder, You have a duty to make sure that your family is doing fine, whether it's your kids, your parents, your partner, they all are doing fine together as a family. And then also there is individuality. As individual, you want to grow, you want to do something specific which you think will help you to grow in life, you must do it. But that should not disturb your family life. If your individuality disturb your family life, then somebody turn into a selfish mode. So make sure that you are not selfish unless you are planning to take a sannyas. You're planning to take yourself away from the family life and want to live in a certain way. Completely understandable. And again, for that also, sannyas is not for everybody, right? It is meant for people who have fulfilled their duties in the society. Then you go. So if you feel that your kids are at a stage, or if your family is capable enough to manage on their own, please go towards a life of sannyas. But otherwise, life as a householder in life, you can still manage to do things what you want to do. Even in today's time, if you want to be a yogi, you don't have to take sannyas. You can be a householder and you can be a yogi also. It's all depends on what the mindset is, how clear you are in your mind. If you're clear in your mind, your mindset is strong and correct, you can do anything else in life and you will not be able to feel disturbed. Because the yogi means union, a life of somebody who's a successful person in every aspect of life manages union in life. So you should be able to manage a family life together. You should be able to do your career, your wishes, fulfill your wishes. Why not? You are on this planet to do that. But make sure the wish should not be fulfilled in bargain or in terms of spoiling other things. Any wish you want to have, it should be a part of your growth, not a part of distraction. If it's that, why not? It's always great. I will always say that when two people come together, they bring two different energies. You don't have to be exactly the same, right? Because you two different individuality. So when you're working together, having your own separate understanding, own wishes, that is a very good way to work in life. You are not twins where you have to be exactly the same. You completely poles apart, but you can bring a different growth to each other. And that is the beauty of a relationship. That is the beauty of being in partnership with somebody. Or I'm sure somewhere there is some similar mind or similar thinking that keeps this bond together, and that is good enough. That glue has to stay there. That roots have to be strong to keep this partnership together. And after that, branches can go anywhere. You can travel. There is a story I want to share. One of person I know, at the age of 55, he decided to become a pilot, because that was his wish all his life. So, but now again, this what should I do? So what he did is, his wife said that, what, I'll take care of the family, I'll do the job. You want to do something, please go ahead. It took him 3 to 5 years to become a pilot. So he was very determined. He did his work enthusiastically. Dedication, determination was there, and eventually became a pilot. And that is what life can happen when you are wanting to help each other. There are many ways. I always say, find a solution in life. By putting yourself in a question or looking for a problem, there is a dead end. But if you look for a solution, I'm sure, like you said, you communicate with each other frequently. So if you're communicating, now communicate how to find a solution. What is the best way so that our family stays together, we stay together, we enjoy our life together and grow at the same time. And if you are able to do that, that will be the fantastic life you can have or you can wish for. So you always should look or wish for life which brings the joy in whoever is around you. That is the best life to have. So find a solution and keep communicating, because that is a very important root of your life. So thank you for sharing this question. And if you want to have something to add on to this question, if follow-up question, please let me know, and I would love to share with you. For now, we'll move to the next question. All right. Now we're going to talk about the second question. This is very similar to what we were speaking about. How do I change my career now that I have crossed a certain age? My children are dependent on me and I have been in the same job my whole adult life. I want to grow and start a business rather than a job, but my house is dependent on me and I'm not able to take the step because of my family commitments. My fear is that if I keep waiting, then I'll become too old to start from scratch. What should I do? It's again going back to the same question. First of all, there is no age where you cannot start. You can start anything at any age. That is the beauty of life. It is our mind which creates these blockages, boundaries. I'm certain age, I cannot do this, I'm that. I'm sure you must have heard many, many stories. People at the later age of their life are able to do things what they wanted to do. And I'm sure if you really want to do it, you can do it. I always say if the thought is coming in your head, it means you are ready. Don't question yourself. Don't worry about things like seed. When things feel that, oh, this is the dead end, and if there is intention, if there's clarity, you can break all the barriers. Universe will help you. Universe is ready to help all of us. We need to take a step. So when I say ready, you are ready in your mind because you want to do this. So you are ready. Now taking step is what you have to do. Now how to take step? Now, as you said, family is dependent on you. Your kids are dependent on you. Don't jump into the business. Start small. Continue with the job, what you're doing, because it's like a bread and butter for your family at the moment. Continue with that. And on the side, start a small business, whatever you want, whatever the plan is, start planning on that and work on that. Don't wait that one day I will switch and then I'll start. It may be very difficult and you may not happen. Until you don't start, you don't know where it's going to go. So make sure that you continue to focus on your job. With that, add on work to your business that you want to start. Start small and see what the response is coming. See where is it going. Allow yourself to explore on that path. As you know, you have been doing job all your life. Jumping into the business is not going to be easy because the mindset is not a businessman mindset. So you have to make sure that you continue with the job mindset, continue with the job which helps you to feed your family. With that, you get into a small business and learn the businessman mindset. With that mindset, and when you see the progress is happening, when the growth is happening, when you see the transition is easy now, when you can feed your family with the business, you can stop the job and you can move into that and then continue with full pace on it. And I agree that your own business is always the best because it's your own baby. You can work with the baby the way you want. With others' baby, there's always a limitation. So if you're having a thought, don't worry. Universe, God will help you. Keep finding a solution. How do you start? Start small. Don't jump into the big gun. Go small, start small, and with focus. And you have to give time, right? So you have to distribute your time enough to your job, to your business. And when you're doing that, don't forget your family. Because you remember all of this, whether you're doing a job or a business, you're doing it for the family. And many times, because of putting too much focus on the job and the business, we forget about the family. So make sure you don't forget about the family. Make the family your strength. The commitment what you have towards the family, this is your strength. That is not a problem. So make these commitments and improve yourself to work more hard towards the goals you wish for yourself. Because in life, everything is possible. So if you really want to do it, which I think you are, start today. Begin your journey of this exploration of your business, of your life, and see how successfully you'll grow, whichever way you go towards life. When I say successfully, business may not be successful for you, but you will be successful in whatever you do. So start taking actions because there is always a solution. And when you start taking actions, you start finding solution because this is how the universe works. Thank you so much. We're going to wrap this episode with these two questions. And if you have more questions, follow up questions, please send it to me. I would love to share my point of view. Please follow me on Instagram, WebOparashan19. Watch this episode on Spotify, YouTube, and please share these videos and my podcast with more and more people so that together we can help and find solutions for life and make this place a wonderful and joyful place. Om Shanti.